Hello everyone. Let's start discussing the unit 2 domain specific IoT. So domain, the meaning of domain is here it means area of applications. So IoT have applications in areas such as follows. It has applications in home, it has applications in cities, it has applications in environment, it has applications in energy, retail sector, logistics sector, in agriculture, in industry, in health and lifestyle. So in each of these applications, we will see their problems, the IoT solutions, their working and the benefits. So let us see one by one. So see IoT in home automation. Here we have four applications: smart lighting, smart appliances, intrusion detection system, smoke and gas detectors. Right, smoke or gas detectors. Let us see one by one. In home automation, IoT in home automation, smart lighting. In smart lighting, right, as I said in the initial slide, we will be seeing the problems, solution, its working and the benefits. So problem, what is the problem? The problem here was, right, so the traditional lighting systems waste energy because they remain on even when not needed, right? So when the lights are on when not needed, obviously it is a wastage of electricity, right? So now manual control is inefficient in large buildings, offices and smart cities. See, right, we have large buildings, we have offices, we have several floors. It is difficult to go to each and every room and to switch on the light and switch off the light, right? That is manual control. It is difficult and also inefficient, right? And because of these, when the light is on, right, the electricity costs raises, right? And also it leads to environmental concerns, right? It is because, right, to produce the energy, to produce the electricity, we use renewable sources of energy. Hence these demand more sustainable solutions. Now let us see what is the solution, right? Basically we will be seeing IoT solution, right? So we come up with smart lighting systems. What are these smart lighting systems? These smart lighting systems, they use the sensors, they use the connectivity, they use the automation to adjust the lighting based on human presence and environmental conditions. They integrate solid state lighting, right, IP enabled lights and wired or wireless connectivity. Now, how it works? How it this smart lighting works? Here we have sensors, right? Which kind of sensors? We have a motion sensor, we have occupancy sensor, we have a ambient light sensor. These detect the human movement and environmental brightness, right? Then the control system processes the sensor data and decides when to dim the light, when to brighten the light, when to switch off the lights, right? You can see here, right, these are, here I have motion sensor, I have ambient sensor. When the human being enters, they detect that the motion sensor detects that human being is coming. The ambient sensor detects the natural light, that is the light from the sunlight, right? Connectivity, how we are connecting our system, right? Our IoT board, we are connecting our IoT board to the internet via Wi-Fi, or we use Zigbee, or we use Bluetooth or AP or any IP enabled networks. They allow remote monitoring and centralized management. LED lights, the LED lights, they are efficient, they are long lasting illumination while being easily adjustable. Automation, the automation here ensures that the light respond dynamically without manual intervention. Manual means what? Human being. Without the manual means when human being is involved, we are going to call it as a manual. Here no human being is involved, so we are going to call it as a automation, right? Auto means without the involvement of the human beings. So what are the benefits of our system? Energy savings, right? How energy is saved? Because light operates only when needed, right? means reducing electricity consumptions. Once electricity is less consumed, right, lower utility bills, that is cost reduction, and maintenance costs due to LED longevity, right. So when LED is switched on when it is only necessary, right, then it is utilized less, hence long life. Now sorry, convenience. Automatic control improves user comfort and reduces manual effort. Sustainability, right, supports green building initiatives and reduces carbon footprint. Scalability, right, it can be integrated into smart homes, offices and smart city infrastructures. Remote access, right, users can control the lighting via smartphones or building management systems, right. This is about smart lighting. Now let us see our second application of home automation, right. It is smart appliances. Here we have taken the example of a washing machine. In our home we have a television, we have a refrigerator, we have air conditioners. These are called as appliances, right. Let us see what is the problem here, right. The traditional appliances require manual operation, that is a human being has to switch on and switch off, and offers no remote access, right, or real time status update, right. So when it is on, right, if I need to check whether it is on or off, I have to go up to the machine and see, right. There are no updates, right, where I am sitting, where I want to have a look of it. So, and the second problem is users often forget the cycles or waste time checking appliances status physically. As I said, you have to go near the washing machine. If the washing machine is located in another room, you have to walk up to the room and you have to check what is the status of the appliance, right. And one more problem that we are facing is lack of integration with smart home systems, right, which limits automation and efficiency. The lack of integration, right, with smart home systems limits automation and efficiency. Now what is the IoT solution? Right, our IoT solution is our smart appliances, like here it is washing machine, we are embedded with connectivity, right, we are providing the connectivity modules, connectivity hardware, so that I can connect it to the inters, and these appliances also have sensors which allow remote monitoring and control, right. Examples include smart washers, dryers, right, as we seen here, that notify users when cycles are complete, and we can also operate these via smartphone apps. For this, right, we have a platform like Open Remote platform, right, which enables integration and automation of smart appliances, right. This Open Remote is a open source tool, right. Now you can see here, right, I can operate using the mobile phone apps. These appliances, right, will load the data into the cloud, so, right, from the cloud in the mobile phone will access the data. Let us see how it works. Our smart appliances is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Okay. Now sensors take operational status. Right. These are sensors track operational status. That is how the cycle progress. Right. What is the status of its working? Rather the temperature of the machine and etc. User interface. Right. Now user interface, we have a mobile app or a dashboard, right. As we seen in the previous picture, we have a mobile app on which, right, we can see our, right, appliance, and we also have on off buttons on the mobile phone. Using that you can control the our appliance, right. So it, in the user interface in mobile phone, right, we can, it also displays the real time status and allows remote control. Control means I can on the washing machine or I can off the washing machine, right. Now automation platform, as we discussed in the previous slide, it is a open remote automatic platform, right, where it can have the ability to manage multiple devices and triggers actions based on rules or schedules. Let us see what are the benefits, right. We can control the appliances from anywhere. We call it as a convenience. Real time monitoring. We get alerts when tasks are complete. When tasks are complete, immediately we get a message in the mobile phone that your washing machine has finished the cycle. Efficiency, right. Optimize usage and reduce energy waste, right? Efficiency is high when there is less wastage of energy, when there is less wastage of energy, right? Integration, right? We can connect with other smart systems like lighting and HVAC. HVAC is heating, ventilation, air conditioning, right? Air conditioning. Open source flexibility, right? Platforms like Open Remote allow customization and scalability. So this is about smart appliances in home automation. Let us see the third application. The third application in home automation is the intrusion detection system. The intrusion detection. What is the meaning of intrusion? Unauthorized entry. Unauthorized entry, right? Generally, homes are vulnerable to unauthorized entry. Any thief may come, right, in our absence, right, especially when residents are away. So manual monitoring is unreliable, right? We cannot monitor manually, otherwise we cannot go to the work. We have to sit in the home, right? We have to seek to provide security to our home, or we have to hire a security guard. So all these manual monitoring is unreliable. Why unreliable? Because we may not trust a security guard or any other person who is taking care of our house, right? So, and it also lacks real-time responsiveness, right? Because we don't get any information, right, immediately, right? Suppose a theft has occurred in our home. Do we get the information immediately? No, we will not get immediately. Once I come back to the home in the evening, I find out that somebody has stolen my home, right? Now, traditional security systems, as I said, like security guard or any other thing, right, may not provide timely or actionable alerts, right? Timely information we will not get, and so we cannot take any action like calling to the police, right, or all those things we cannot do, right? Now, what is the IoT solution? Right, now IoT solution is we build a system called as a home intrusion detection system, right? What does it use? It uses security cameras and the sensors to detect the suspicious activities. See here, we have a security camera, right? These cameras and sensors detects the unauthorized access. When intrusion is detected, the system automatically sends the alerts to the homeowner automatically, immediately, right? So in the form of alerts such as SMS alerts, email alerts, right, multimedia evidence, right, like a image or a short video clip, so that we can watch immediately and we can decide whether the person entered our home is a thief or, right, one of our relative or our family member, right? If it is a thief, an unknown person, then we can call immediately to the police, right? Let us see how this system works, right? We have sensors, motion sensors, right? Oh, right. So, and cameras, right? The motion sensor are at near window. They are connected to the or near window and door, and also cameras. They monitor the entry points. They continuously see the entry points, who is coming, who is going, and the movements, right? Now this detection system analyzes the sensor data for signs of intrusion. It will check the data whether, suppose the sensor gives, right, if it is a vibration sensor, right, whenever somebody forcefully breaks the door, right, so this sensor, right, decides, right, sends the data to the detection system. Then the detection system analyzes this sensor data for signs of intrusion, right? Now, alert mechanism. How we will get the alerts? We will get the notifications via SMS, right, or email, or a image grab, or a video click, right? Now let us see the fourth part, benefits. We have 24/7. See, earlier it was not possible to monitor manually in our traditional systems. So here we monitor these systems, right? Our intrusion detection system provide 27/7 monitoring, that is continuous surveillance even when you are away from the home, real-time alerts, immediate notification of the potential threats, not only after the threat but it has potential threats. It will analyze data, suggest that some suspicious person is, right, trying to break your door. I get the message, SMS or a video grab immediately, as it is said here. Now evidence collection. Now when we get a video clip or a image, in that I can see right? Who is that person? Is that a person is a we know is a legal person, or all those things we'll find. Then peace of mind, enhanced safety for residents and the property. Integration, yes, it can be integrated into the larger system. Right now, our last application in home automation is smoke or gas detector. Right. See, let us see what is the problem. Fires and the gas leaks poses serious risks to life and property. Yes, early detection is often missed without automated system. Right. See, fire, when fire occurred, immediately we may not know. Right. After 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we may know. But by the time there is a loss of property and a life. So what we require? Early detection we require. And manual monitoring is unreliable and cannot provide immediate alerts. Right. I cannot keep on checking gas is leaked or what, gas is leaked or not, where there is a fire. I cannot keep on looking at it. Even I cannot expect that fire would happen. So manual monitoring is unreliable. Smoke solution. What is the solution? Right. So what we do? We use the smoke detectors which are installed in the homes, right, and buildings to detect the smoke, which is typically an early sign of fire. Right. The smoke is early sign of a fire. Whenever smoke, then we check out where is it fire, some place it has occurred. But here the sensor itself will detect where the fire has occurred. Right. Now, gas detectors. The gas detectors, like the smoke detectors identify the smoke, gas detectors identify the hazardous gases like carbon monoxide, methane, LPG in your home before they reach dangerous levels. Right. So these devices automatically trigger the alerts and connect to fire alarm system for rapid response. See here you can see a smoke and gas sensor which can detect various smoke gases as well as a smoke. Right. Once it is detected, it will send the immediate alert in the form of a alarm. Right. In the form of a alarm. Right. So detection techniques. Right. How it works? Smoke detectors. Right. The smoke detectors, they work on the principle of optical detection or ionization detection or air sampling technique. Whichever technique it use, ultimately it detects the smoke. And the gas detectors use chemical sensors or infrared technology to detect the harmful gases. Now, alerts. How the alerts are sent? The alerts are sent, right, in the form of, right, first it could be a fire alarm system, right, which warns the neighborhoods as well as the people in the home, right, notifications via SMS or email. If I am not in the home, if I am away from the home, if I am in office, I get the notification email, right. Yeah, audible alarms or sirens as I said earlier, right, or here also in this case like previous applications, it will grab the image or short video clip, right, a short video clip and send to me, right, send to my mobile app. Benefits: early warning when we detect the smoke or the gas before it becomes life threatening. Yes or no? Safety, right, protects residents and property by enabling quick evacuation. Right, once we know that there is a fire, there is a LPG leakage, we immediately can evacuate the home. We can go out of the home in a free in open space. Right. Integration, right, connects with fire alarm system and smart home platforms. Peace of mind. Now I can retain, now I can sleep happily, now I can sit happily, peacefully, without thinking about it, right, because the system itself will, right, warn me, right, it will provide me, it will provide a alert, right. So when there is a peace of mind which reduces the anxiety. Evidence and alerts, right, it also provides visual audio proof for verification and emergency response. Right. So this is about our home automation. So these are the four applications we have seen home automation. It is not that we will have only four applications in home automation, right. We can have, if there is a problem, we can have a IoT solution for a in home automation, right. So if you observe some any application, there is a problem in your home, right, you can develop an IoT solution for it. Thank you.